we have two short, like, informational stories to read today. Alright, so let's start with this one. It's called We Read Together. Now, does this part of the book, or is this going to tell a story or give us information? It's going to give us information, and I can tell from the picture because it's showing a picture of a girl and maybe her dad or grandpa reading together. So it's going to give us information maybe about what they read, where they read. It's going to give us some kind of information about that. Alright? So let's go ahead and listen to We Read Together.
Social Studies link. We read together. We read a grocery list. We read a magazine. We read a newspaper. We read a menu. We read a book by Eloise Greenfield, and here she is.
Okay, so there we read our little short informational story. Alright, so what big question did we have to answer as we reread this book? What big question did we have to answer as we reread this book? Well, let's go back. Okay. The title is We Read Together, and the big question that we had to answer was, what do people read together? So what kind of things did the people read together? Well, they read a grocery list. They read a magazine, a newspaper, and a menu. And they read a book by Eloise Greenfield. Now, each page of this article shows people reading. How does this help you answer your question about who or what people read together? Well, helps me answer the question because it tells about things people read together. Right? Now, take a look here at this line right here, and here she is. How do you know where one word ends and the next one begins? They have spaces in between the words. So I know and is at the end of and right here because there's a space, and then I know the beginning of here begins with that H because it's after the space. So spaces let us know where one word ends and the next word begins. Alright, great job. So let's go on to the next short story that we're going to read, and that's called Friends Help Friends. Now, is this a story or an informational article? Now, this is going to be an informational article, and we know because it's going to tell us how friends help friends. Alright? So let's go ahead and let's listen to Friends Help Friends.
Social Studies link. Friends help friends. Friends help friends. Who helps at school?
Who does help at school? Yeah, a teacher helps at school. And why do children need teachers at school? Children need teachers at school to teach them everything so that they can become adults that know a lot of information.
Friends help friends. Who helps at the library?
Well, did this article make you think about people who help you? Yeah, it made me think about the people that help me, because I know when I go to a library, I don't know where the books are. I need to ask help from the librarian. Okay, let's go ahead and let's listen to the rest of the story.
Friends help friends. Who helps at the park?
Who helps at the park? Yeah, a park ranger helps at the park.
Friends help friends. Who helps at the firehouse?
Who helps at the firehouse? Yeah, a fireman helps at the firehouse. One last page here.
Where do you like to go? Who are your friends?
There you go. So who is your friend? You know, my friend is anyone who's willing to help me when I need help. And I know that I'll help them when they need help too. Alright. Well, those were our two informational stories today. Now we need to go over rhyming words. Okay? So here we have all of these letters. Let's go over their name and the sound they make. So this is A, and he makes an A sound. This is B, he makes a B sound. Here's C, he makes a K sound. Here's H, makes a sound. There's M, she makes a sound. And there's N, she makes a sound. There's R, he makes a sound. Here's S, he makes a sound. T, she makes a sound. There's V, makes a sound. Alright, now let's go ahead and I'm going to bring up some letters. Actually, I'm going to bring up a picture of a cat. Now, we need to spell the word cat. What letter needs to be at the beginning of cat? Well, C needs to be at the beginning of cat. And now if you listen, we have k, at. Oh, that at, that sounds very familiar. I know how to spell that. Spell cat with an A-T at the end of cat. So we have k, at, cat. There we go, that's how we spell cat. Alright, let's move on to our next one. We're going to spell the word hat. So hat. Remember, all of these end with that at sound, so you know how to spell the ending. You just need to figure out what that first letter is going to be. So what letter starts like you should be pointing right there to H. H makes the sound. And then we need to have what two letters to make the at sound at the end? That's right, A and T come together to make the word hat. Let's sound it out. At. Say it faster. At. Faster yet. Hat. Hat. That's how we spell. And that's how you sound words out too. Great job. Let's go on to our next one. This one is that. Okay, that. What letter makes the V sound? Very good. You should be pointing right here to V. What letter makes the A sound? Very good. You should be pointing to A. So we have What letter makes the T sound? Very good. You should be pointing to the letter T. So now we sound it out. Say it with me. At. 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 That. There we go. Good job. Alright, our next one is... What's that a picture of? It's a picture of a rat. So what letter makes the beginning sound in rat? Well, you should be pointing to the R. R makes the R sound. So at. At. Sound it out with me. At. Try it again. At. Say it faster. Rat. Rat. See, we can spell the word rat. You are so smart. We have two more. Let's go over them. Alright? Let's do cat again, okay? Cat. What letter makes the k sound? It's the same letter. It's the beginning of cat. You should be pointing to the letter C. C makes the k sound. So we have k, ah. Point to the letter that makes the ah sound. K, ah. You should be pointing to the letter A. K, at. Put a T on the end, and here we have it. K, at. K, at. Cat. Alright, our last one we're going to do is sat. Okay? Sat. I want you to point to the first letter in sat. It's one of those at the bottom. You should be pointing right here to the S. Point to the letter that makes the ah sound. Right there. You should be pointing to the A. And our last one is the T sound. T. Point to the letter that makes the T sound. You should be pointing right there to the T. So we have sat. Sat. Alright. Great job with that. Now, your assignment for today is actually words that rhyme, okay? We're working with the at rhyming words. So what you're going to need to do is use these letters at the top of your screen, okay, to make words that end with at. Now, you're not going to be able to use all of these letters, okay, because some of them, if you put them at the beginning, don't make at words, okay? But you're going to have to use A, B, C, H, M, N, R, S, T, or V to make different at words. Alright? Make sure you put your name at the top of this page, and you remember to have someone take a picture of you working on this and a picture of your completed work. Alright? Can't wait to see your at words. Okay? Don't forget to submit your pictures at the end when you're finished. Do your best work. Good luck.